Hey everybody, 1223 back here with another lantern video, and this time I'm going to showcase a first for me. I've never actually owned one of these lanterns before, and I'm happy I finally have because they have evaded me for quite some time, and we were able to make the deal on this one. This one's a beaut. This is a Dressel Railway Lamp Works, Railroad Lantern Works. They changed names. Dressel Short Globe Railroad Lantern. I'm not sure of the model designation, but so we're just going to call it the Dressel Short Globe Railroad Lantern. Dressel made primarily two lanterns. They made a tall globe version, which I don't own at the moment, but I used to. If you look back in some of my older videos, I used to own, unless I never put it up. I know at one point I had a Dressel tall globe, and I didn't keep it. It was for the, I think, the Delaware or Lackawanna and Western or something like that. But this is a Dressel Short Globe railroad lantern. These were pretty popular in the 1950s. They were meant to compete with Adelaide Caro series. Very well built, very durable. They're like little tanks. Just about every one you find, there's never anything wrong with them. And most of them are usually in the condition that you find them. It's pretty rare to find one of these beat up. So they're really, really dependable, really durable lanterns. This one is bone stock original. It's got the original Dressel Arlington pod in it. And like I said, it's marked for the New York, New Haven, and Hartford, as you can see right here on the lid, NYNH&H. And the globe that's in it is also red cast for the New York, New Haven, and Hartford. Very nice. It's a Corning globe. No way to really tell when these things were made. Take and open it up here. These lanterns are actually pretty cool in how easily they come apart, at least some of them. The newer ones, well, you know what, I really can't actually say that. I shouldn't be saying that. The lids actually come out by a cotter pin, believe it or not. All you got to do is pull that pin out and the lid comes off. I find that really, really cool. Don't know why they used the cotter pin. It might have just been cheaper manufacturer, but it definitely works better than a soldered joint, I will say. As you can see, this one has been burned, not very much. Nice, heavy, red Corning globe. Gorgeous. Embossed at that. Here is the tank and burner, which has stuff on it. And as you can see, it is marked Dressel Arlington. Really good, original condition. Not going to do anything to this one. These Dressel short globe lanterns were much popular than the short globe, or than their tall globe counterparts, and sold a lot more of them. You can find them in just about any road name imaginable, and they've been, as far as I can tell, they were made into the 1970s. I found everything on them from, you know, big major railroads that withstood the test of time, you know, Baltimore, Ohio, Union Pacific, Santa Fe, Southern Pacific, Great Northern, to just railroads that, like the Penn Central, the Washington Terminal Company, the Southern, railroad companies that did not buy the electric lanterns right away, especially the Penn Central, because they were so low on funds. They bought kerosene lanterns well after most companies had abandoned kerosene lanterns. You can find most of their Dressels and Adelaide Caros in basically brand new condition, and they do sell for a pretty penny too, which I'm sure Penn Central guys would be happy about. Another cool thing about these lanterns is the handle lock, and as you can see right now, it is not locked. You can still move the handle, but with the simple squeeze of the veil, push down and push down, the handle is now locked. It is a switchman's lantern, as you can see. Unlike the Adelaide Caros, where you have to take and kind of twist around a hook, these just simply lock by squeezing the bails, much similar to the Dietz Vestas. And you just take and squeeze again, and the handles are done. I actually like this method probably the best of any of the other railroad lanterns. I think it's very simple and very easy to do. The Vesta handles and the Caro and Reliable handles tend to get hung up, which I'm not a huge fan of. So this style definitely probably to me is the most refined. Most of these lanterns you can find relatively easily, and like I said, just about every road name imaginable. They were made up from about the 40s to the 60s, maybe even into the 70s, but they're everywhere, and they're really nice pieces, especially to burn, because most of them you find are in really good shape. And if you found one that's beat up or rusted up, that's kind of a rare find in its own, because they just were not neglected. I mean, like I said, pretty easy. Depends on the road name and obviously what color globe's in them, how much they can go for. But I've seen Denver Rio Grande ones sell for $500 and Great Northern ones sell for $500, and yet we got this one for under $100. So it just depends on, like I said, what's on them. But other than that, really nice lantern. I have a couple more pieces to go over, and then that will be all for the update. But for now, this is what I have on the Dressel, Arlington, New York, New Haven, and Hartford short globe railroad lantern.